Hey guys, so this is going to be my favorite eye products of 2013, all drugstore. I think I'm actually going to do a best of high-end makeup, which will be short because I only have a few things. I don't buy a lot of high-end makeup, but I did want to talk about the things I've loved that I've tried this year. So I'm going to try not to be super chatty in these videos because I am doing a series and I have several left to do. But if you want to start at the beginning, I would watch the face products. What do I call it? Favorite drugstore face makeups. I don't know how to say, like, I can't fit the words foundation, concealer, powder, blah, 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 all in the name of the video. So I said face makeups. But that's where the series starts. So, now this is going to be my favorite eye products, which the eye category is a big one for me, and this is by far not all of the stuff I've loved this year, but this is all of the things that I felt like stood out. So, as you guys know, I have a love affair with Wet n Wild, and especially their eyeshadows. I discovered these, I would say almost all of these products I discovered from watching YouTube videos. So many of you, most of you will probably have heard of these products from other videos. But that's because they're amazing. This is the Comfort Zone palette, probably my favorite one. And all their shadows are really soft and buttery and blendable and pigmented and everything you could ever want. I really don't need to swatch everything, but here. If you can see, I don't know if it's going to pick up. This one's the rose gold one. It's beautiful. I love it. There's that bright green. They're all like that. They're all insanely, look at that brown. I don't know. I don't have the best camera either. It's an iPad. So now I need to see that. That's why I shouldn't start swatching because I'm going to need to wipe my hands. Maybe I should have a hand towel. Anyway, that's the benefit of being on your toilet because, like, hand towels are right there. Okay, I love Wet n Wild shadows. There's so many different trios, and they just came out with a bunch of new ones. They look a little bit too bright for me, but I might try the new neutral one they came out with. But anyway, you can find these at Walgreens for super, super cheap, like $5. Don't be afraid of cheap things. Just make sure you do your research and watch some YouTube videos before you go buy like every cheap product, because some of them are kind of crappy. But I love finding the good ones. So next, of course, my obsession, my love, the Maybelline 24-hour color tattoos. And my favorite, my number one favorite is Inked in Pink. Like if you're not going to try any other color, you have to try this one. It looks pink, but when it kind of blends in with your skin a lot more when you put it on your eyelids, and it just looks so flattering. And I always wear something over it because I like to wear eyeshadow. But you can wear these by themselves. But I like to use them as a primer, and because they kind of bring out more color in my eyeshadows if I have this on first. And this keeps my eyeshadow from creasing or anything. So, also, I really like Barely Branded. It's not super shimmery. It comes off on my eyelids really matte. So it's just this basically like Inked in Pink, but it's more, you know, flesh toned. And again, I use these almost every single day, if not every day, to keep my eyeshadow on and to make it more vibrant. So I love those guys, and you know, they're around $5 or $6. I may not know the exact prices of all these things, but the point is they can be found at the drugstore. If they're super cheap, like notably cheap, I'll probably tell you. Well, this has black stuff on it, so that's fun. A lot of my makeup ends up getting smudges of everything on it, so now my fingers are black. Okay, this guy, just gaze into the beauty. I have a video on this because I love it so much, and a lot of people talk about these, but these are the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour not color tattoos. Pressed pigments, I guess, is what they're called. This one's called Amber Rush. This is by far the most beautiful color. I definitely suggest this one. I'm going to swatch. It's so gorgeous. It's seriously, you don't need any other rose gold. I know, the Naked 3 palette, I got it for Christmas. I know. But if I could have no other shadow that was rose gold, this is all I would need. These are like velvety and soft and almost feel like liquid, and once you get them on, they stay on. I don't have them on today, but like they're beautiful. So, I know that I don't know the name of the bronze one, but it's really pretty too. So, and then there's like a silver one, and there's all different colors, but I suggest this one for sure. I love that guy. And that's probably my first rose gold shadow that I got in 2013, and I was like in love. So that's all the eyeshadows that I thought were noteworthy. Speaking of the word noteworthy, if you have not seen The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, you need to see it. It's my favorite movie of 2013, and we go to see a lot of movies. I love movies. So that's kind of like our family, me, my husband, and my daughter, that's like our family night kind of thing to do. I mean, we don't go every week, but if there's, like, I already saw Hunger Games, I saw The Hobbit with the dragon, it was so good. I'm getting off on a tangent. Anyway, we've seen a lot of movies lately. I just watched American Hustle last night. It was great. Okay, point is, the best one so far has been The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, and I love the soundtrack. It was amazing. Go see it. And it's appropriate for children. My daughter loved it, and she's 9. So, okay. Favorite, as you can tell, eyeshadow brushes. This one is a Coastal Scents brush that I got in an Ipsy. This counts as drugstore because it's drugstore prices. Look at all that product. Can you guys, I don't know if you guys can see, there's like smoke clouds coming off of this. I need to clean my brushes. This is probably my favorite one. I just got it a few months ago, but I'm really impressed with the quality, and I looked on the website, and their brushes are drugstore prices. They're really good prices. So I'm going to order more of these when I remember to. I keep forgetting. This is the Eco Tools Stay There Shadow. It says Stay There Shadow on the, I don't know what the name of the actual brush is, but it's kind of angled a little bit. I mean, it goes to a tip a little bit, but it's just fat and soft, and I love it. And I like the big, poofy, dense brushes. They make it really easy to blend, and they're just easy to work with. So that's, you know, you can find that at Walgreens or wherever they sell the Eco Tools. I got this in a set, but this was the standout favorite of the set. And then, as always, I love the e.l.f. C brush or shader brush or whatever. It's this one, this guy. As you can tell, needs to be cleaned. I don't clean my brushes very often. But yeah, I love those guys for applying eyeshadow and blending eyeshadow. Eyebrows, I did for 2013. This is the first year I've actually, you know, other than waxed or plucked my eyebrows, I've never really added color to them because I always was like, I don't want them to be darker. But I've noticed that if I fill them in, they look less crazy because they are huge. I do have very big, bushy eyebrows. So, I don't know. I don't love them, but I know big statement brows are the thing right now. So I've had some estheticians tell me like, I love your brows. And I'm like, what? Like, I just feel like they're so manly. Anyway, point is this year I started using some brow products. So I love the e.l.f. eyebrow kit. This guy is pretty much all I need. And there's so much wax and powder in here that this thing has lasted me forever. I haven't even come close to hitting pan. I take this little guy. It's soft. It's like soft. You put it in the wax and I take the wax. And I obviously don't have the most shaped brows. Like, I don't give much of a crap about this. But I do this every day because I do think it looks nicer. And I take a little powder on the other end of the brush. And I just think it looks nicer if I fill them in and kind of smooth them out. And the wax kind of helps hold them in place. So that's all I do. Now this one's darker than this one. I'm going to have to do it to both. I have it on. I think it's just been several hours since I applied it. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing, and I don't know if they look that great, but I think they look better, especially since I've been going darker with my hair. My natural hair color is dark brown, but I like to dye it darkest brown, and then it makes it look almost black for a while. So, point is, this is what I've been using for brows. I definitely tend to over-explain things. I'm sorry. But I love this guy. It's like $3 and it's really dirty. I'm sorry you're seeing all my dirty product. But that tells you it's a well-loved product. If it's dirty, that's a good sign. It doesn't mean I'm messy or dirty at all. That's not at all what it means. I don't have... Okay. One mascara that I have to say is amazing that's not in this video because I don't have one right now is the Rocket. I really loved Maybelline's The Rocket. I really liked the butterfly. No, that's what I'm holding. The flamed out mascara. Was that CoverGirl? The red tube. I liked that one. There were several I liked this year. But I did recently get this Lash Out Butterfly. I like it. I don't like it as much as everyone else seems to like it, which always confuses me. So I might need more time with this, but I like to use 2 mascaras anyway, so I use it with my falsies. The falsies is and will always be my favorite. I will never forsake the falsies. It was my first like big mascara discovery that kind of changed everything because I have tiny little lashes and this brush just makes them huge. I mean, for my lashes, makes them huge. I'm going to do this right now. Anyway, I really love the falsies. I like to get the waterproof one, and it's my fave. And I like to couple or pair or whatever it with another mascara that helps with like lengthening, or if I'm wanting to try a new mascara for fun. But, you know, point is, I really like this one right now, but I don't get the hype. Like, I've heard almost every video recently people saying they love it, and I'm like, it's okay, but like, you know, compared to the Rocket, or even a few other mascaras that I've tried, it's not really knocking it out of the park for me. So it probably shouldn't be in my favorite mascaras, but of the year, but I wanted to show you guys what I'm using right now. So the falsies will forever be a favorite, and if you haven't tried the Rocket, you need to get that Rocket. It's awesome. Okay, eyelid primers. I use these 2 together. I don't know if I've ever made that clear. This does help my eyeshadow stay on and keep it from creasing, but I like to start with a primer because I don't wear a skin primer. A lot of times I don't wear, you know, foundation on my eyelids, so I like to start with like a base. So this is my first step, the eyelid primer by e.l.f. A lot of people say this works great by itself, but I find, sorry, I'm getting kind of choked up. Getting kind of emotional about these products because I love them. But no, okay. $1 eyelid primer, and I use this, and then I'll go over it because this kind of seals the deal, and I know with these together my eyeshadow is not going to move. And a lot of times my work day could be 15 hours, you know, when I'm working 2 jobs. So I like to come home after this long day since like 7 o'clock in the morning and see that my eyeshadow has not budged or creased, and these 2 things make that happen. So if you're wanting to try a good eyelid primer, you don't have to spend $30 on the Urban Decay Primer Potion or whatever else. This guy. I've also heard that Wet n Wild, the Fergie collection, has a good primer, eyelid primer, and then also Milani, and those are fairly reasonable prices, but you know, I haven't tried them because that's so cheap. It's $1 and it's so good, so like, why would I probably need to try them so that I can give my feedback on them. But my favorite, what time is it? I have to stop talking. This is my favorite liquid liner by e.l.f. It's amazing. This is my favorite felt tip liner by Jordana. It's like $1 or $2, and I love it, and it's at Walgreens. And that's all. That is literally all my products. I'm not just cutting it short. I love you guys, and I'm going to do another video now.